It was December 22nd, 2009. We had been home for the evening. She was doing her usual routine and I was doing mine, watching TV.
I was at OSU East on my way to work, and I stopped at OSU East because I wasn't feeling well. And once I walked into the hospital, my body began to shut down as soon as I hit the door.
She got sick in October of 2017 and received her double lung transplant in November of 2017.
And she was going upstairs taking laundry. And all of a sudden I heard her fall and rushed to her. She was at the bottom of the steps. I got to look at her in her eyes for maybe 5 seconds.
And I immediately passed out, and I woke up something like 32 hours later, and I was informed that all my organs had shut down.
When she got sick, we were in the process of building a new house. The day that she was released from the hospital, that's the day that we moved into the house.
Valerie had always wanted to be a donor. Both of us had on our driver's license that we were going to be organ donors.
Had heard about it, but you know, when you start talking about organs and stuff in your body, there's a major fear factor. For me it was. 12 midnight, the phone rings. My wife answers the phone. They're calling, telling me that once again they have a possible match for me.
She donated her eyes and tissue. And that was what surprised us as a family, is that how many people she touched. With tissue donation alone, it was over 100 people.
My wife, Helen Patricia Merriweather, she received the gift of life. She didn't pass away until February of 2019.
After I had my transplant, my life changed dramatically, because what I did, it helped me to reach out to others. And my ministry has always been helping others.
By organ donation, you leave not only a part of you that will be carried on, but you are affecting other people's lives.
Most of my grandchildren do live out of town, so I was able to travel and see them more. One of the visions that I had was always to be able to serve people. I've always served people through foods, children and seniors. That's my love.
Before she passed, I hugged her and I kissed her on the lips and I said, "I love you." And she did the same thing. Without them, I wouldn't have had that time to process and tell her and hug her. It's not just for me, it's for my family members and her friends and her family. They got to spend that time with her.
You want to be able to prolong life as much as possible. That's the reason why, as African Americans, we need to get on board that a lot more than what we are now.
My donor is my hero, and everything that I do, I owe it to my donor. Everything I do for other people, those people owe it to my donor. And that by my donor giving me a second chance, that gives me the opportunity to continue to serve. And I'm going to serve the rest of my life.
We have former military officers and enlisted people who've served our national organization as well as in our country. So we know that Buffalo Soldiers have a rich tradition and history for giving back, to call to be the first responders. We were first responders in life, we'll be first responders in death.